Good afternoon, and welcome to More Than Meets the Eye. I'm your host, Blind Prime, and for today we're going to be talking about Overdrive. No, Overdrive is another transform. We're going to be talking about Peacemaker today, or Point Blank, whichever one it's called. You know, the gun could be Point Blank, and he could be Peacemaker, or he could be Point Blank, and the gun could be Peacemaker. I'm not sure which one is which, but we're going to talk about it today, and it's vehicle mode. So first off, I want to talk about the fact that when this thing transforms into vehicle mode, it's solid. Like, this is a solid transformer. Okay, nothing's going to come apart. This thing's going to fall off your shelf and be just fine in vehicle mode. This is a solid transformation into vehicle mode, and I love it. I think, yeah, I always enjoy it whenever a transformer manages to get into vehicle mode, and the vehicle mode is something that just doesn't randomly come apart. It's in there, and you have to actually work to undo this vehicle mode. You have to work a little hard to undo this vehicle mode, which is a negative. I think you have to work a little too hard to undo it, but at the same time, wonderful that it is so put together and so sturdy. And it doesn't use as many tabs as you think it would. It uses a lot of tension to hold it together. Like, these back wheels are actually tensioned in there, and I kind of whacked it and messed some stuff up, but it little bit came apart. It's all together now. So let's talk about the way this thing feels in the hand. It's got a weight to it. It's got a heft to it. This feels like a good solid toy car. The front of it kind of reminds me of a Formula One racer on the left and the right hand sides, but it does something neat where you would think that low to the ground runner would go all the way across the front of the vehicle like in a Formula One racer. It doesn't. It does the left and the right, and makes these neat crumple zones. So if this car were to hit anything, these areas would actually collapse in, and the engine wouldn't even be harmed. And I wonder why they haven't done this with more vehicles, because that's cool. I like that. The engine's deeper in, so nobody's trailer hook is going to go plowing through the center of the engine block and harm you, because these things are far enough in front that it's going to stop that dreaded incident from occurring. Any of you ever slammed into one of those things? I've had a few friends do that, and they're like, it ruined the car instantly because somebody had that long tow hook on the back of their truck. The person didn't see it, just right into it, killed the radiator and the engine block. It was bad. Those things can do some damage to a vehicle. So I like the vents on the front there at the front grille. They did some good vent action going on there. The front hood is well put together. It's a little inset. They even have some vents on top of the front hood. Really cool. The wheels are neat. They have these odd hubcaps that are really small and can fit like a tiny weapon in for a core class or legend scale figure, but they don't have any siege ports in them, sadly enough. Missed opportunity there. But I do like how they poke out. I think that this figure would have been great for the Velocitron Speedia 500 line. Well, it's kind of a shame they didn't put it in there. Going up the front of the car, the hood comes right up to the window, and the window is made out of two pieces that flush together very well. And this window is really nice, and it stretches all the way back. It's a perfect little window. And on either side of it, they actually included little bitty rear view mirrors that are just pieces of the front of it kind of stretched out on either side just a little bit, and it gives the impression of rear view mirrors, and I like that. Come over here behind the front wheels, you get some more cool stuff going on there, and then the vehicle tapers in. You got a little step on either side, which is that little thing on the ball joint we talked about that I don't like, and it falls off all the time, but still, in the vehicle mode, it makes this nice little step where the person can step on that, and then they can step right above it and get into the vehicle. You can't really open the hood, the windshield area in vehicle mode, but you can open it up in robot mode, which is kind of neat. And I think it's a missed opportunity in this figure that Peacemaker, Point Blank, whatever the gun here is called, didn't transform, isn't small. Like, had it been like Titan scale or Titan Master scale or something like that, and turned into a gun, one, that would have been kind of cool. We wouldn't have got a Target Master that small, would have been really neat. And number two, you could have actually had him articulated so you could open this windshield and just put him in there driving. And I think that would have been cool for a Target Master to have the gun actually in the pilot seat of the vehicle. Would have been really neat, and it's a missed opportunity in my opinion. Now, coming back from the front, from the center of the vehicle where the windshield is and the driver's seat and stuff, which is really well done. Really amazing textures all over the place. This thing is just chock full of textures. Coming around to the back here, we got where I think there's an Autobot symbol etched into the top of the window. Just a piece that is sticking out just a bit. It doesn't have any etching on it, but it's obviously like sticking out more. And I think, and I don't know, but I think that may be an Autobot symbol. Now behind it, behind this windshield, we've got this big old engine that reminds me a lot of the Lamborghini Diablo from from Hot Pursuit. It had the engine in the back area like this one does, which is really cool. I think it's odd that this car's spoiler only goes on the leg areas and doesn't actually fold out to cover the entire rear of the car. I do think that was a missed opportunity in transformation because there's enough extra space here. You could have just had like a piece here flip up and then fold over, and then you could have had the piece here flip up and fold over because you get these little winglets on either side, and they're at a nice level. But then right next to them, there's thicker plastic, and I'm like, if you had made that thicker plastic actually a panel, then you could just fold it on either side and it would have made a nice, perfect spoiler going across the vehicle. It would have been wonderful. It would have been really cool. It's a real missed opportunity there for them. And, but then again, I'd never seen this vehicle in animation, so maybe this is the way it's supposed to look. So there's that too. Um, Coming around to the back, we've got some the rear view, the rear lights and stuff in there, and nice little bumper. All in all, there's not anything robot sticking out in vehicle mode, and it's very smooth. It's very sleek. It's got some heft to it. It's sturdy. I like it, and I honestly feel bad for having slept on this figure as long as I have. I shouldn't have. It was a really good one. I didn't think it was going to be, but it turned out to be an excellent figure that I really wish I'd had in my collection sooner. My overall rating of this guy, because I want to give the vehicle mode simple 9 out of 10. I think it could have been a smidge better, but this thing's almost perfect. So vehicle mode 9 out of 10. Amazing vehicle mode. The transformation, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10 if you're being specific, or actually no, not a 9 out of 10, honestly. Yeah, the transformation I had a lot of fun with. This guy is fun to transform. The only reason it doesn't get a 10 out of 10 is because of clearance issues. Like, he's got some really tight clearance things that do rub away at the plastic and make me worried about the longevity of this figure. But the transformation is a really fun one. And I do enjoy that. His arms are a lot of fun to transform, and so are the legs. It's just a good guy overall. He's fun to transform. Robot mode, Robot mode I had a few problems on. I'd give the robot mode, I think I gave the robot mode a 7 out of 10. Um, so that means, two things ranking 9 out of 10, robot mode ranking 7 out of 10. So I'm going to be gracious and give this like an 8.2 out of 10 or something like that. This is a good figure. And if you've been sleeping on Point Blank and Peacemaker, yeah, you need to stop now. But you can find these guys on sale for a decent price. So that's at least good. They're in the budget. So go out there and get yourself a Peacemaker if you really want a good Transformer that has some style to it, a fun transformation, and a decent robot mode. But accessory-wise, it only comes with one stupid folding gun, and it's just so stupid. I hate this gun. Like, to transform this gun, all you do is just pull the legs down, and then you fold the gun barrel up so that the tip of the gun barrel touches the siege peg that's on the back of the robot. And there you go. You got a statue. Now, I may actually use this as like a statue prop in some dioramas or something. But actually, you know what I could do? I could just put this in my MPO1 Optimus Prime's hand like he has a new action figure. Because that's basically what this would be. It's a large action figure for MPO1. Yeah, Titan scale action figure for MPO1 Optimus Prime to play with. But that's all I could think of to use it for when it's in robot mode. It's a stupid gun. It's a stupid piece. And with all their talk on the energon weapons and stuff, I am really saddened that they couldn't find a way to put in some crazy awesome energon weaponry into this guy's packaging. Him coming with just that one folding gun, not really the greatest thing in the world. But That's all I got to say on this guy. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed my little series on Point Blank and Peacemaker, John Cena not included. And I hope that you can subscribe, share. Please share this video. By sharing, you help me raise awareness for the blind and the visually impaired. You help me reach the audience I'm trying to reach. So help me reach them, and I appreciate you forever for that. And leave a comment below. What did you think of Peacemaker? What did you think of Point Blank? Do you think that do you have the same opinions I have on them, or do you have varying opinions? Let me know in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching. And tune in next Pride. We're going to be talking about Mills plates tomorrow with Lego. I just learned about Mills, and I'm going to teach you about Mills. So tune in tomorrow, and we're going to learn all about what in the world Mills is, and how you can become a person that uses Mills as well. Until next Pride. Bye bye for now.